Hi, my name is Chieko. My pronouns are she, her, they, and I'm lesbian. I'm 27. I'm submitting for Coming Out for Love because prior to moving to LA, I feel like I had very limited exposure to queer women, which absolutely affected my dating experience. With that, I did the stereotypical queer woman thing and U-hauled with almost all of my relationships before this. So I'm hoping with this, I can slow it down, actually go on dates before getting into something, but it'd be nice to date and end up finding love. I'm open to being surprised. Besides that, I am very career driven. I'm in business and sales, and one day I hope to be CEO. But I still like to have a little fun. I realized I was attracted to women pretty early on. I think there were a lot of moments of, do I want to be her or do I want to be with her? And in middle school, when someone told me that liking girls was a thing, I remember thinking to myself, oh my gosh, like that's an option? Because that option sounds like me. It wasn't that much longer before I came out to friends and family. I think most noteworthy was coming out to my mom. I was super extra about it, and I took this piece of black construction paper, wrote this super long message in white crayon, folded it up into an origami crane, and put it on her pillow for her to read, and it said, "Unfold me on the wing." My friends responded positively to me coming out. I think they were all pretty supportive, or if they weren't, I don't remember them being super judgmental. I must have blocked it out of my memory. My mom, she had much more of a mixed reaction. I wouldn't say she wasn't not supportive, but I do remember her making a comment about me not being old enough to know who or what I was attracted to. So I waited until I was 18 and said, hey mom, still attracted to women. And she has become so much more accepting and loving, way more than I think a lot of Asian or Asian American parents are to their kids. Yes, I am open to a partner who's poly. After some recent dating experiences, I would say that I myself am also looking for a more poly or E&M structured relationship. My experience with it is admittedly limited, but I am open to it. My longest relationship has been a little bit under 2 years, which in the woman-loving woman world, that is actually very, very short, or I feel like it is. I think a lot of us tend to move very quickly and then move in together very quickly. And then also hang on for dear life, even if the relationship is not the healthiest. Between being a player or a passive person, I actually think I'm more of a passive person, contrary to popular belief. Of course, I know when to turn the charm on, especially when there's a cocktail or two involved. But I think, why reach out when I know they'll come to me? 3 concepts that describe a healthy relationship to me would be magnetism, communication, and partnership. My definition of romance is being so drawn and connected to someone that them being number one is not even a question, it's a fact. This is different from infatuation because that is more of a car speeding downhill with no brakes type of feeling. I'm not talking about that. I think romance feels more like a magnet pull. Strong, steady, and you're constantly and equally reaching out towards one another and for one another.
I decided to submit to this lesbian dating show because why not? I think it's a great combination of trying to find a great connection, also getting to connect with other people in the community, and it's a great experience. I also know that for myself, my last relationship ended earlier this year, so this was kind of a good pinnacle moment for me to go, okay, what do we want to do moving forward? Are we comfortable with putting our heart back out there? And I think this show is going to be a test of that. So I'm curious to see how I am with the lead and with the other contestants. I mean, who knows, maybe I'll fall in love with one of the other girls. Besides, we have never had a lesbian dating show or any queer dating show besides like Tila Tequila. I hope that if anything, this is something, one, for my heart, two, for our community.